you know, but let's get the jobs done first. Okay, the executive director and the director of the Ohio Turnpike is Rick Hodges. You don't know him from down here, but he runs this thing and he's doing a great job, and he'll give you a little background. Rick.
Well, good morning, and it's certainly my pleasure to be here to enthusiastically endorse the governor's proposal and his vision for transportation of the 21st century. In northern Ohio, some folks were concerned that perhaps our operations would be affected or our level of service would be affected, and I'm thrilled because the day-to-day operations of the Ohio Turnpike will remain the same, and our customers will see no difference in the service and amenities they've come to expect over the last 58 years. Also, Governor Kasich's plan means there will be no disruptions in operations, and the 1,000 employees who work for the Turnpike can enjoy this holiday season knowing that their jobs and their families are secure. The proposal also has the added benefit of providing additional revenue for the Turnpike to accelerate badly needed reconstruction, a badly needed reconstruction project. Our road is 60 years old, and as the governor alluded to, for a lot of folks who live in northern Ohio, there's a smooth ride. But what they don't realize is that our maintenance workers have to work harder and harder, and the costs are going up more and more to keep that smooth ride. If you drill a hole under the road, you will find that the foundation that is supposed to be solid, in many cases, resembles gravel. We had a 40-year plan to rebuild the road. It was going to take way too long, and because of the governor's proposal, we're going to be able to rebuild it in almost half the time. And that's a tremendous benefit for the Turnpike and for northern Ohio. Also, very importantly, the governor's proposal will cap tolls. Over the last 20 years, toll rates have risen at an average of 7% per year. No family, business, or government agency I know of has been able to rely on 7% annual growth without doing much of anything for 20 years. We need to live within our means, and we need to recognize that, and the governor's plan will provide ample resources for the Turnpike while at the same time providing predictability and stability for our customers. The Ohio Turnpike is not an island. No one ever started or ended their journey on the Turnpike. The Turnpike is part of Ohio's transportation system. Perhaps at times in the past, over the last 60 years, there's been bureaucratic rivalry between the Turnpike and the Department of Transportation, and that is not the case at all now. ODOT does a tremendous job of managing a remarkably complex highway system. The Turnpike is part of that transportation system. I like to think it's a very important part of that transportation system, but it's just a piece. And this is a new chapter in our history at the Turnpike because of our commitment to working under the governor's leadership with our partners at ODOT and being a good neighbor. We need to be a better neighbor to our communities in northern Ohio, and to the extent that we can be supportive of the transportation in the state with the leadership of ODOT and Director Ray, we're going to do it, and we're going to make this work.
Thank you, Rick.